Mam kota na gorącym dachu mojej głowy.
Hi, I'm Chris Arnold, I'm a glassblower and I run a studio with my partner.
Laura Young. Hi.
Nocnych spraw.
This is called a nudibranch. It's a sea mollusk and I'm very, very keen on them, and I've never met anybody else that's done a piece of glass art with a nudibranch on it. So I was making it a point to meet the artist, which I did. But what was fun about it was that he had actually brought that particular bottle to the conference in Adelaide with the purpose of giving it to a stranger. And I was that lucky stranger. So from that beginning, we formed our glass company, Nudibranch Art Glass.
Chociaż ciemno, on w środku się żarzy, w mroku błyszczy, jak wierzę i marzę, że...
We like to travel the world and go diving in different places.
A lot of the work that we do is either marine inspired, which I think is very common to glass artists to do marine inspired work. But we also, whenever we do a major traveling trip, we come back and usually do a whole body of work pertaining to where we've been and the adventures. So we do a lot of naturalistic stuff, but a lot of it is fairly fantastical as well. We'll take the original idea, for example, of a marine situation and then throw in some naked dancing seahorse women, or some flying lizard people, whatever. So it's quite fantastical work.
This process is called lamp working, and everything that I do starts off with a tube or a rod, a solid rod of glass like this or a tube like that. To make the tube usable for me at the flame, I pull out sections. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to pull out what's called a point. The torch that I'm working on is about, can go up to just over 2,000 degrees. So I can get a lot of heat into the glass. And the glass that I'm using is a very high temperature glass. This is called a point, and this is what I'm going to work with.
Chris is a flame worker from second generation. His father was also a scientific glass blower. So he's on the torch every day, and has been for the last 20 years, every day. I actually have a background in university. I studied to be a caster, so I do a particular French technique called pâte de verre, which is working with glass powders and frits, making molds, and then the technique allows you to have very precise color placement. We do a lot of collaborative work, so I will make a base or a foundation for Chris's then flame-worked figures or whatever it is that he's putting on it.
My way of working with glass is very immediate. I can make something and I can see it straight away. Laurie's way of working with glass can take months sometimes, from conception to making a wax model to making the mold and then finally putting it in the kiln. So I'll really, and it's really funny because I'm the patient one. I'm really patient, but my work I can see straight away. Laurie's very impatient, but somehow she can work on for months on a piece. So